An experience in the wound care clinic. I was dealing with a patient who was 2 months postpartum, and she had shrapnel wounds on her back and thighs, and she was coming for a dressing change. She was coming every other day to this clinic for dressing changes. So as I was performing her wound care, she started venting to me, and she said, I was 8 months pregnant in November when I got hit with the shrapnel of a missile. And she just started to vent about how she was suffering from depression. She was physically in pain, not only from the wounds, but she just gave birth a couple months ago. And then she was talking about how hard it was to raise an infant in the tent and how she wasn't producing much milk. And she just kept going on about how rough it was. And so I have a very thick American accent when I speak Arabic. So she heard it and she goes, well, where are you from? And I said, well, I'm Palestinian, but I was born and raised in America. So then she said, do people in America see what's happening? Like, do they know what's happening here? And I was like, oh, honey, yes, we see you. I mean, this is why I'm here. So I took my phone out and I showed her. I began to show her the videos from the protests in January, right before I had left to Gaza. I showed her that nearly 500,000 people showed up to D.C. Sorry, half a million people showed up to D.C. to protest for a ceasefire, and I was showing her the videos of it and pictures of previous protests that we've had. And she immediately started to cry, like she was bursting into tears, like wailing, and it was like really loud. People were looking at us. I just hugged her, and she was like, thank you. I'm so glad to see this because I thought that nobody knew what was going on. Sorry. So she hugged me and she made prayers for me and all of us. She was saying she hoped that our prayers and all of our efforts actually do something for them. And I mean, that was all I could give her. I took care of her wound and I just told her that we see them, we hear them, we cry for them. And that's why I was there for her that day.